Hello and welcome to this video where we'll be exploring the concept of forgiveness. Forgiveness is a complex and multifaceted topic that has been discussed and debated by philosophers, theologians, and psychologists for centuries. It's a word that we hear a lot in our daily lives, but what exactly does it mean to forgive? Is it just letting go of anger and resentment towards someone who has hurt us, or is there more to it than that? In this video, we'll be taking a closer look at the definition of forgiveness. At the end of the video, you will understand what forgiveness is and what forgiveness is not. Let's start by defining forgiveness. Frederick Luskin said, "Forgiveness can be defined as the peace and understanding that comes from lessening the blame of that which has hurt you, taking your life experience less personally, and seeing the cost of holding a grudge." In his website, Everett explains that there are two types of forgiveness: decision forgiveness and emotional forgiveness. Decisional forgiveness involves deciding to forgive a personal offense and letting go of angry and resentful thoughts and feelings toward the person who has wronged you. Emotional forgiveness involves replacing the negative emotions with positive feelings like compassion, sympathy, and empathy. In sum, forgiveness is the act of releasing feelings of anger or resentment towards someone who has wronged us. Also, it's a decision to let go of negative emotions and move forward in a positive direction. By forgiving, we can experience inner peace, reduce stress, and improved relationships. It's important to note that forgiveness is a personal choice, and it can be a process that takes time and effort. Forgiving someone doesn't always mean restoring the relationship, but it can help to improve our own mental and emotional well-being. In Christianity, forgiveness is seen as a central tenet of the faith and is closely tied to the teachings of Jesus. According to the New Testament, Jesus taught his followers to love their enemies and pray for those who persecute them, and to forgive others as God has forgiven them. Christians believe that forgiveness is not only a virtue but also a divine gift that they have received through the death and resurrection of Jesus. In Christianity, forgiveness is seen as a way of imitating the love and compassion of God. Christians are called to forgive others as God has forgiven them, through the sacrifice of Jesus on the cross. This forgiveness is not only for the forgiveness of sins, but it's also for the restoration of relationships with God. When Christians forgive others, they are recognizing that all people are made in the image of God and therefore have inherent worth and dignity. Forgiveness in Christianity also involves asking for forgiveness from God for one's own sins, as well as asking for forgiveness from those whom one has wronged. This helps to keep relationships healthy and to maintain a close relationship with God. In essence, forgiveness in Christianity is a reflection of God's unconditional love and grace, and it's a way of living out that love in the world. Forgiveness is a personal decision to let go of negative emotions and move forward in a positive direction, but there are several things that it is not. First, forgiveness is not forgetting. Many people think that forgiving someone means forgetting what they did and moving on as if it never happened. However, forgiveness does not require forgetting. It simply involves letting go of anger and resentment and finding a way to move forward. Second, forgiveness is not reconciliation. Forgiveness does not always lead to reconciliation, especially when the relationship has been seriously damaged. Forgiveness can be given even if the relationship is not restored. Third, forgiveness is not condoning harmful behavior. Forgiving someone does not mean that you condone or accept their harmful behavior. It simply means that you have made a conscious decision to let go of negative feelings and seek healing for yourself. Fourth, forgiveness is not easy. Forgiveness can be difficult and challenging, especially when someone has hurt you deeply. It may take time, effort, and a lot of self-reflection to truly forgive someone. Last, forgiveness is not only for the benefit of the other person. Forgiveness can be a powerful tool for personal growth and self-healing. By letting go of anger and resentment, you can free yourself from negative emotions and find peace. These misunderstandings about forgiveness can make it difficult for people to forgive others and themselves, leading to ongoing feelings of anger, resentment, and pain. In conclusion, forgiveness is a powerful tool that can help us to heal, grow, and move forward in our lives. It's a process that involves acknowledging and releasing negative feelings, such as anger and resentment, towards someone who has hurt us. By forgiving, we not only benefit ourselves but also help to create a more peaceful and harmonious world. Remember, forgiveness doesn't mean that we forget what has happened or condone bad behavior, but rather it's a way of letting go and moving on. Thank you for watching this video on the definition of forgiveness.